Hello video production class. I want to show you an example of how you can diffuse hard light into soft light. We were talking about that in class, and I'm going to give you this demonstration right now. Now this is a low light. It's a very hot light, and these are called barn doors. Barn doors are there so that you could shape the light and control the spill of light just by closing the barn doors. But we're not going to be talking too much about that right now. We are going to be focusing on how you could turn soft light or hard light into soft light. And I'm going to give you a demonstration of that right now. All right, so we've got the light on. And what we see is we have a shadow. Let's pretend that that's a shadow of maybe a person or something like that. That's a pretty harsh shadow that the light is casting onto the wall through, this is a microphone stand. So how are we going to get rid of that? Let's say that this is a person and we're interviewing them and we don't want that shadow to be on that back wall. Well, we can go ahead and put this parchment paper. Like I told you, it can deal real well with this heat. It's found in your kitchen. If your mom and dad cook with it, it's very inexpensive, and this is a great way to eliminate those shadows. So remember, I had talked to you guys about the further away you have the diffusion from your light source, the softer the light will become. And this parchment paper becomes the light source because it's taking on the quality of the light. Okay, so here we go. Now there goes part of the shadow. The shadow's getting a little bit softer, right? It drastically softens the shadow. But what happens if we move this? So we've got about maybe a half a foot away from the light. Let's go ahead and move it. Let's move it maybe a whole foot. Let's look at the shadow now. There's no shadow, right? Hardly any shadow. So that's what I'm saying. When you move your diffusion closer to your subject, so for instance, the person, the less shadow you're going to cast and the softer the light's going to be. Okay, hope this helps.